Right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, where even the most prepared among us will be hard pressed to survive the tsunami of violence, lawlessness, and desperation that's being unleashed against us by the day. Mass death is coming to America. People you know and love will die. Some of those you thought were neighbors and friends will turn against you.
I'm sorry,
That's what's that?
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that are pushing this word in truth and sincerity, Shalom. This going to be another lesson through the Rakakadash. And not a one where this is edifying. Alright, so I probably titled this lesson, America will be a dog society. Alright, basically going into, a state of anarchy, man. Alright, because, as the brother had read, I'm not too familiar with the article that he brought out. I tried to look it up, but, couldn't find it. Alright, but as he read, whoever wrote that article mentioned, right, that those that you thought were your neighbors, they're going to become your worst enemies, right, which is a fact, man. Right, because as we know, Esau is trying to mandate, that C-19 potion, right, and that itself is going to cause a lot of, tension between people, man. It's going to cause a lot of tension between people. People not going to be able to go to, the grocery stores and get their food. Right? A lot of people going to be out here starving, and that was actually going into that, man. Right, that's why the title of the lesson is The Dearth, right, which is a famine, man. Right, because there's a lot of people that are not with, taking that C-19 potion in order to, function in society, man. Right, because they coming up on game on how, Esau really is moving. All right, so it's going to be a lot of people out here starving, right? And like I did this lesson a little while back on this quote, quoted 9 meals to anarchy, right? They said it literally takes about 9 missed meals for somebody to start, thinking about committing crimes against, their neighbors or whatever, to survive, man, to get food. And these are the times that we're coming into, and this is what America is going to turn into, man. Right, a full-blown ass third world country out here, man. Right, you're going to see people out here, turning grimy as hell, man. They already are, man. Right, we living in some perilous times, man. Right, some dangerous times, and it's just going to get a lot more worse, man. All right, so I ain't really got no, scriptures that are written in order. Right, but the first scripture I want to grab is Matthew 24:12. All right. And it reads, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? So how he was going into, your neighbor, he all sweet to you and shit. Y'all cool. Y'all sipping a little Coors Light or whatever. Right? And these coming times, he gonna be trying to blow your damn head off to take your goods, man. Or to take your beans, whatever, man. Right? And that goes for anybody, man. Right? This is why brothers don't really trust, niggas in the world, man, including our family, because we know, right, that whenever it really get, it get real out here, man. Right? These motherfuckers gonna fold, man. Like, they gonna fold on us. They gonna turn brothers in, and so on and so forth, the whole nine, man. Right? But iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold, and you're seeing that right now, man. Right? Every time you turn on the news, right, you see, a mother, she done chopped up her baby or something, put it in the oven. A son is killing his pops, a daughter killing her mother. All these things are going on, and that shit's going to get way worse. Right? Just imagine how much more, right, whenever you can't go to the store and buy food, right, people going to be here bugging the hell out, man. Right? Like that Snicker commercial, it says that you're not yourself whenever you're hungry or whatever. Right? That shit true, man. And a lot of these people, they're obese. They eat 4 or 5 times a day. Right? They're straight gluttons, man. Right? I remember it was this one Jake, she was Eve. She had did a TikTok or something on how many meals she eats a day, and the bitch was a straight glutton, man. All right, so whenever you can't go to the store unless you got that thing, that little stick, a lot of people out here, y'all gonna be missing meals like a motherfucker, man. Right? People gonna be irritated and blowing each other head off and shit, man. All right, this is the time that we're coming into, and the Lord ultimately gonna send them, those death angels on people that start executing shit, man. All right. So going back to how you said, you know what I'm saying, neighbors and shit like that, they're going to be fighting against each other. You know, I got a scripture to back that up. You know, and the brother Daniela, he was actually, you know what I'm saying, quoting this. Right, but this is 2 Ezra 6:23. It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Right, and trumpets, they have different sounds for different meanings. You know, you got trumpets for feast days, right, you know, and also trumpets for war, right, for danger. Right, now trumpet that's going, you know what I'm saying, give that sound is that war trumpet, right, you know, or that dangerous trumpet, so to speak, man, right, that trumpet of danger, right, and we're really those trumpets prophesying, man, right, I hear one of the people of these coming times, man, of the coming dangers, all right, but whenever this shit start to happen, man, you people, y'all all gonna be, you know what I'm saying, shooken up in your mind, man, right, it's gonna shake your comfort. It says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. You know what I'm saying? You got homeboys, homegirls, or whatever, man. They gonna be fighting each other like they from Iraq and shit, man. Right? Trying to kill each other. Right? They see that they got something that they want, and they gonna be trying to take it because, you know, if you watch that movie, The Book of Eli, right, he spoke about how, you know what I'm saying, in the present world before that nuclear disaster, how people had more than what they even needed, man. Right? But in this coming times, a lot of people, they're not gonna have shit, man. They're not gonna have a damn thing, right? People gonna be fighting over, you know what I'm saying, a bag of graham crackers, man. Fighting over some damn goldfish, man. People gonna get that desperate. You see people, they just throw that shit away. Don't even finish their plate or whatever. But in that time, niggas gonna be finishing their plate, man. All right, because they gonna be here starving and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no more wasting food and all that. Whatever they can get their hands on, hey, they gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying, eat that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you read 2 Kings, the 6th chapter, or maybe 1 King, you know, it goes into how, you know, that famine, man, that had happened in, I think it was Syria, right? You know, people was eating, you know, donkey heads and eating dove's dung. Right? That's how desperate the people were. So you can just imagine in this time as well, right? And they was turning into cannibals and shit. So how much more in this time that we living in, man? All right, so let's continue to read. It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right, I think that was it. That was it. All right, so as you see, you can have people that swear they you know, up and down that they down for each other and all that, but they gonna fold on each other whenever it get real out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dog-eat-dog society, man. Right, it's gonna be about survival in that time, man. All right. So now let's get 2 Ezra the 15th chapter. All right, 2 Ezra 15, in verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Right, meaning they're not gonna give a damn, right, about what you talking about in that time, man. Right, you know, you telling them that, you know what I'm saying, you storing up food, right, for a apocalyptic type event. Right, guess what? He gonna be remembering that shit, man. He's gonna remember that, right? And whatever you got, he gonna try to come and take, man. He not gonna have no pity upon his neighbor, man. He don't give a damn if he knew you for 15 years, man, 20 years, 25, man. It ain't gonna matter to him in that time, man. Right? Because America's gonna be a dog-eat-dog society, man. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, right? Going into the, you know what I'm saying, that quote-unquote non-perishable items, all right? Because of the lack of bread, meaning a famine, man. Right, and that's what the title of this lesson was, man. The dearth, you know, the famine. That's what dearth means, you know, a famine, lack of food. All right. So the reason people gonna be coming up against their neighbors and shit like that, not giving a damn who you are, is because of the lack of bread, man. All right, and for great tribulation, right? We coming into you know, troubling times, man. Right, they already talking about mandating that thing, man. All right, and, you know, with that, it's gonna cause civil unrest, man. You're gonna have people out here going crazy, man, especially these Edomites, right? And it's more than likely gonna happen this year, man. I don't know what the do, right? But as you see, hey, shit clearly is about to go down, man. Right, that's what that great tribulation is speaking about, right? You're gonna have violence all throughout the streets of America, man. You think hearing, you know what I'm saying, these little gunshots in the hood and shit now, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. You think that's something, that ain't nothing, man. That shit gonna sound like, you know, firecrackers compared, right, to how many gunshots and shit gonna be let off in these coming times, man. Right, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be a lot of dead bodies out here, man. Right, you know, you seen at the beginning of this, you know, the pandemic, people was fighting and stabbing each other over toilet paper and shit, man. Over water, Clorox and shit. how much more whenever there ain't no food, man? You gonna have people toting their guns, man, and shooting them hoes, man. All right, why? Because the times are evil, man. Right, the Lord getting ready to send a lot of death angels down here to execute vengeance, man. Right, these are the times that we're living in. All right. So now let's get Luke the 12th chapter, and this will be the last one. I'm gonna close it out. All right, Luke 12 and 51. It says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division." Right, and this is ultimately pertaining to the elect, man. Right, because you're gonna have even our own family that turn against us and stuff like that. Some brothers' family are already turning against them, man. Right, saying that they're in a cult, or they're terrorists or whatever, man. Right, and it's gonna intensify in these coming times, man. Right, because it's truth. Right, this is what's gonna divide, right, the elect, right, from the folks in the world, man. Right, it says, "For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." So as you see, right, this is what's happening right now, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying, whenever the time of the, you know what I'm saying, the quote-unquote election came around, you had a lot of people fighting with their family and shit over who they voted for, man. Right, you got a lot of, shit going on between, the uninoculated and the inoculated, right? Those that took that thing and those that haven't, right? And this is what Esau wants. He wants to create a separation between those that are and those that aren't, man, right? Which is going to basically cause an uproar, man, right? Uproar of the people, right? And this is the Lord working that work right now, man. And like I said, this scripture, primarily pertains, to us brothers and you few sisters out there that are sincere and in truth, right, in our family, man, because a lot of our family, right, that disown us or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they look at us sideways and shit, right? But this also can pertain to these folks in the world and shit like that, man, right? Because as we read, the love of many shall wax cold, right? People, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be coming against their brothers and their sisters, man. It's going to be a dog-eat-dog society, man. All right, so with that being said, I got one more scripture. I'm going to close it out. I forgot about this one. All right. So this is Isaiah 19 in verse 1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians," right? In other words, the Americans against the Americans, right? Because Americans are known as Egypt or Egyptians because America spiritually called Sodom and Egypt in the scriptures, man. Right? Due to, the different philosophies that, it pushes or whatever, man. The customs. All right. And it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." Right? So as you see, right, this is happening on a small scale right now. Right? But the Lord getting ready to intensify this shit, man. Right? There's only a few more elect members that have to be sealed. Once they sealed, all hell gonna break loose, man. The grace period is officially gonna be over with, right? And judgment is gonna be brought throughout the planet Earth at a massive scale, man. All right, so with that being said, that's all I had to bring out, man. Right, before I ended off, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh Shema Shah Shema Kakadash. And with that, I say Shalom on the Baba Bar.